Hello guys, welcome back to another video of Industrialist, and in today's video I'll be showing you how to build a purple gold factory. This is the price list of the whole farm, and keep in mind that this is only the big machines, so pipes and storage and water pumps and such things are not included in this price list. Let's get into it. Start by placing your soil excavator, and then place your trommel right next to it. Then just link or connect the trommel with the soil excavator, and then give both of them some water. Then give these water pumps some power. Alright, now give the trommel and the soil excavator some power, and they should start running. The soil excavator should make soil, and this trommel should sort the soil into rich soil and some other products. Then we'll just store for now. We need the rich soil a bit later. I'm just gonna use some small item storage silos for now, and then I'll connect it to the trommel. Now you should have rich soil in this trommel, and we need the rich soil with some water and some acetic acid to make the 10 karat gold in a gold acid refinery. So I'm just gonna place a gold acid refinery here next to the trommel, like so. It needs acid from here and then water on the right, and now I'll just connect the trommel with the connect the trommel with the gold acid refinery. Now I'll need to make some acetic acid, which is pretty easy to make in Aluminium plant. We just need some ethanol, which we'll make in a plastic refinery, with some crude oil and water. So I'll start by placing my Aluminium plant here next to the gold acid refinery. I'll just place it like that. Yeah. And then that needs some ethanol, and oxygen is not necessary, so we'll just skip that part. But it just needs ethanol, which we'll make in a plastic refinery. I'll place the plastic refinery right next to the Aluminium plant, right here, which needs some crude oil. I'll just place some oil rigs here, and then another water pump. Now you know what? Let's just connect the water with from the other water pumps. When you have done that, just give the oil rigs and the plastic refinery and Aluminium plant some power, and they should all start running. The Aluminium plant, wait, I didn't connect it to the, there we go. And that should start making some acetic acid, which I'll just connect to the gold refinery. And I'll just need some water now to the gold refinery, and I'll just use this pipe over here. No, you know what? Let's use this pipe. Like that. Now it should have water, rich soil, and then the Aluminium plant should start making some acetic acid. Yeah, it does, but it takes 20 seconds, and the ethanol, it needs 60 per time. So yeah, that takes a few seconds. It has started to run, and it should make some acetic acid. Yeah, there we go. it makes some acetic acid, and I'll just need to give the gold refinery some power. There we go. And it should start running, and it should make some, yeah, it makes residue, and yeah, 10 karat gold, which is nice. I'll just place the, yeah, I'll just place a, you know what, let's just place a medium storage, fluid storage here for the residue. And then the 10 karat gold, we'll need that to make 12 karat gold in a pressured water filter. So I'll place a pressured water filter here, right next to the gold refinery. Yeah, like that. And it should just need, yeah, it needs some, it actually needs water too, yeah. And then I'll just connect it to the, I'll give it some water and connect it to the gold refinery. There we go. I'll give it some power, and it should start running. Yeah, there we go. 12 karat gold, and it makes residue too. So I'll just connect the this tank to the water filter. There we go. Then we'll have, yeah, then we have 12 karat gold, which we'll need to make 18 karat gold in a gold acid refinery. So I'll start by placing a gold acid refinery. Alright, place the gold refinery next to the water or pressure water filter, and then connect it. The gold goes in the middle, or the middle pipe, the middle input, and then it needs water and acetic acid, and we'll just use the acetic acid that we have over here. So I'll make a pipe from this oxygen plant over to the gold refinery. There we go. Then it just needs some water, and I'll use the water pipe. Yeah, I'll connect it with this water pipe right here. Just like that. It's connected now. I'll just connect the pressured water filter, and it should have acetic acid, 12 karat gold, and then water. And it, I think it's, yeah, if I remember correctly, it's residue that its output is. So I'll just place a storage here, and then I'll connect the gold refinery with this thing. I'll just give it some power, and it should start running, and it should create 16 karat gold. No, wait, 18 karat gold. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, which is nice, and we'll need that to make 24 karat gold, and that's actually quite simple. We'll need a pressured water filter, so it's just the same process as over here. We just need a pressured water filter with some water, and we should have 24 karat gold. Yeah, I'll build that. Just like that. It has water and 18 karat gold. I'll give it some power, and just start running. It does. Yeah, creates residue, and there we go. 24 karat gold, which we'll then use to make liquid gold. We can smelt this 24 karat gold in an industrial electric furnace to get liquid gold, and then gold ingot. Alright, I have connected the storage with the residue output, and now I have the 24 karat gold output with an industrial, or not now, but now I'll have the industrial furnace. Yeah, the industrial electric furnace, where we'll input gold, and then it should spit out some, yeah, some molten gold. Oh yeah, molten alloy gold. So I'll just connect it. Now it's connected, and then I'll just give it some power, and it should start running actually. Yeah, and keep in mind it only needs one input, so you don't have to connect both inputs to the machine. And it should start spitting out some, yeah, there we go, liquid gold, and we'll use that liquid gold in a ingot molder to make gold ingots. I'm just placing the ingot molder right there, and then I'll just connect it. And I think you need to connect both outputs, I'm not sure. I'll just do that. There we go. Has liquid gold, and I just need to give it some power. Not sure if, oh wait, that's not too far. But yeah, there we go. Now we have gold ingots, which is perfect. Now that we have gold ingots, we just need some aluminium ingots to make purple gold ingots. Now we have some bauxite residue, and we'll use that to make crushed bauxite, which we'll need to make aluminium ingots. We'll need a grinder to do that. So now we have the crushed bauxite, and we'll use that with some coke fuel to make alumina. And the coke fuel is, yeah, it's pretty simple to make. You need some oak logs and some coal in a blast furnace to make some coke fuel. Yeah, so I'll transfer the crushed bauxite up here into a blast furnace, like so. And as you see, yeah, there's the coal input, and here's the crushed bauxite input. So I'll just place it like so. And I'll just need a pipe intersection like that, and then place some pipes like this too. So we'll need some coke fuel here and some crushed bauxite here, which we have the crushed bauxite, but we'll just make the coke fuel, and we'll make that in a blast furnace. So we need our second blast furnace here, like so. And then I'll need just some normal coal. I'll just use some advanced coal drills. Now I'll need to make the oak log farm. The oak farm is pretty simple. I'll start by placing a tree farm output, which is where the oak is gonna end up. I'll just connect it to the blast furnace. The second thing I'll place is a controller, a tree farm controller, and that's like the brain of the machine. I think it's the only one that needs power in a tree farm. It's the only machine that needs power in a tree farm, if I remember correctly. And then I'll place a farm harvester next to the yeah, I'll just place it like that next to the controller. And I want it to, like that. Yeah, that's fine. The next thing I'll need is a tree farm sprinkler. I'll just place it like here. You can't really make this wrong, as long as you just keep the different machines in their range. So you can see that the tree farm harvester, the tree harvester, has a range of like, I don't know, 10 tiles, maybe more. So I'll just place some other I'll just place a water farm sprinkler here to make sure that it's in range. Then I'll place some trees around the sprinkler. And then I'll place a tree farm water tank. I can just place it over here. Doesn't really matter. Then I'll place a water pump. And yeah, the water pump needs power, but I think that's the only thing besides the controller that needs power. So let's just connect it, give it some power. Like that. Now it should start running and making, yeah, it's making water, which is nice. Just make sure that the water tank is close enough to the water sprinkler. The water tank doesn't really have a range, like the shown range, so I just think that the range of the sprinkler is, of the water tank is the water sprinkler's range. So I would say that this is in range. If you don't think so, you can always place it one tile closer, or 1/2 tile closer. So yeah. And that's it for the tree farm. It's a slow process, and you can always place like a sprinkler, one more sprinkler over here, one more here. Just make sure that each of the sprinklers need a tree farm water tank, as it says here. Regardless of the tank's volume, one tank is required for every 3 sprinklers. So for every 3 sprinklers you place, you just have to place one water tank. And a quick thing to know that each tree, when connected by the tree harvester, produces 2 logs, and we'll need, how many logs do we need? We need 2 logs for every 6 coke fuel. So 1 log produces 3 coke fuel. Yeah, and here you can see how long the time takes, or how long it takes for trees to grow. And yeah, it does get affected by the pollution level in the world. So let's say you have 100 to 119% pollution in your world, then it'll take trees around 700 seconds to grow, which is over 11 minutes, and that's a crazy long time. And as you can see, the tree farm harvester is harvesting trees like so. Now let's just give the coal machines some power, and they should start running. Let's just see if they have, yeah, they have power. And let's check if, yeah, they produce coal, which is nice. So now we have the coke fuel, and I'll just connect the pipe to this one. So we have the crushed bauxite and the coke fuel, and I've given the furnace some power, and nice, it's making some alumina. I'll place the grinder right next to the furnace, just like that. I don't even need any pipes or anything like that. And then just give it some power, and yeah, it's running. And it should start creating or making alumina dust. And when it does that, we'll need a industrial electric furnace to make liquid aluminium. Alright, here's the industrial electric furnace. Let's place it down. Alright, now it's connected, and it has aluminium dust, or wait, alumina dust? Yeah, alumina dust. And then I'll just give the furnace some power, and it should start making some liquid, yeah, there we go, liquid aluminium, which is what we need for the next step. Yeah, we just need an ingot molder now. And I'll place that, just, yeah, it doesn't really matter again. I'll just place that here. There we go, and then I'll just give it some power. And it's making aluminium ingots. Nice. Then I'll connect the, let's see, I need the, yeah, I need an alloy with gold ingots and aluminium ingots. Alright, I'll place the alloy wire right. Let's just place it right here, and then yeah, that's fine. The aluminium ingots should go in there, and the gold ingots in here. So I'll just connect them. Now the alloy has some gold ingots and aluminium ingots. It just needs steam now, and yeah, I'll just build a quick little steam generator. Building a steam generator is really easy. You just need some sort of water heater. I'm using a firebox, and then I'm using a boiler right here. I've just connected the boiler to the alloy, and then what I need now is some coal for the firebox and some water for the firebox too. And then it turns coal and water into hot water, and I'll just connect it to the boiler. Now I've connected the firebox to the boiler with a simple setup here. Just some pipes in the output and in this output. It can be hot water in both, by the way. It doesn't have to be hot water in just one of them. It can be both. You have to use hot water in this one to get the boiler to make steam. And then I'll just, the used water, I'll just trash that, because this is just a simple version, not a very spatial efficient one. So let's just get trashed, and the boiler makes steam, which goes in. Wait, it doesn't go in there. Why doesn't it go in there? It should do, yeah, it does. Oh yeah, that's because it's running. Right? My bad. And it should start making some purple gold. Yeah, it has steam. Should start making some liquid purple gold. Molten purple gold. I just place an ingot molder and connect it to the alloy. Give some power. And there we go, purple gold ingots. And that sells for around 20,000 per piece. That's crazy work. And that's it for this video, guys. If you have any questions, write them down below in the comments, and I'll try to answer them as best as I can. And sorry on my part for not posting so frequently. I'll try to post more frequently. Bye.